What have you been doing? 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 Sup, nerds? For some reason, I don't think this webcam, I swear to God, it's every time I turn it on. I've got to, like, tweak something. Configure video. Turn the white balance down a bit, maybe. That might help. That looks a little bit better. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we've got it on auto focus, auto zoom, whatever. Hey Storm, it plays up. It does, it does, it does, it does. Trying to keep up with Starship stuff. Dude, I am so out of the loop when it comes to Starship at the moment. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm way out of the loop. Like, properly. Do you know what I don't have? I know why it's off. Hold on a second. I need to get my studio lights need to be turned on. Hold on. There we go. Now the webcam looks good. I can tell from here. Better. Transition. Sup? How's it going? He didn't plug it in. No, I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't turn on my studio lights, honestly. Which isn't necessarily that smart of me. I don't know. Again, I do have like a big camera here, like just directly in my field of view. So yeah. Oh, dude, we have some big things happening this week with Starship, or just with. Oh, Starship? Yeah, I'm out of the loop with Starship, dude. I'm out of the loop with a lot of space stuff. I really am. I've just not had time. It's as simple as that. I just have not had time, unfortunately, T-Man. Hang on a sec. Just need to do something real quick. I'm back, sorry. I'm picking my nose, yes. I'm picking my nose, that's exactly what I did. No, I left something on downstairs, so I had to turn that off. Thought Starship was just a cheesy name of a TV show. What is Starship? I shall show you what Starship is, sir. Starship? Here, let's go onto my desktop real quick so you can see this. Oh, what is Starship, you ask? Well, so there's this crazy guy that owns a space company called Elon Musk, and he's building a giant rocket that is designed and will be a design to go to travel to and from Mars. Now, the reason why this is such a big thing is that this is a fully reusable rocket system. So this is that's out of date. So it's fully reusable. So normal rocket. So this is the Saturn V to the left. This is Falcon 9. You might have heard of that. The Saturn V, so this is what took mankind to the moon in the 60s. That section there got the astronauts to, I think it was about 100 kilometers in altitude. This segment here circularized, and this segment there did a slingshot, like fired the engines out. Actually, no, that was here. This was the second stage, so this hadn't even circularized. So this is the second stage there. That's the third stage, and then there's a little lunar transportation stage with the lunar capsules and stuff in that bit. Yeah, 3-stage rocket. Yeah, exactly. But all of this gets thrown away after you launch it, and you have like this tiny little capsule up here. Starship is going to be fully reusable. So the booster section here, that gets you into orbit, or on an orbit trajectory. That does a boost back burn, very similar like Falcon 9, and will land back. At the launch pad, it will be grabbed by some arms, some very futuristic looking arms. Holy crap, that's a fully stacked thing. This is actually a thing, by the way. There you go. There's the arms, right? So the arms like grab onto Super Heavy down here and Starship up there. If you're wondering why it's black, I can tell you in a second. And Starship, this segment, this goes off into space, and then it comes back and it re-enters kind of similar to the shuttle, apart from it's not like the shuttle at all, because it does like this weird belly flop maneuver where it like falls from the sky like that, and then at the last minute it goes whoop. Is that heat shield plating? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They are tiles, very similar to what they had on the shuttle, apart from these tiles are all the exact same size, so it's arguably a lot better than the shuttle ever was. So that is what Starship is. Ceramic tiles. I think they're carbon. T-Man? Are they carbon? I think they're made out of carbon. They're not ceramic. Yeah, I think they're reinforced carbon, which is the same as what the shuttle had on its wing. On its wings, I think. Oh yeah, Thruster Raptor 2. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw the Starship update, T-Man. Had it under the belly. The reinforced carbon on the shuttle was on the edges of the wings. The shuttle. So the nose cone up here, that's reinforced carbon. The edges of the wings here are carbon, and then the tiles are silica tiles for the heat shielding. I think they're silica tiles. Yeah, so that the edges around the wings are reinforced carbon, and then the nose cone is not carbon. Reinforced. Goes slide. Yeah, so it does something that is called, or I'm nicknaming, a skydiving maneuver, right? So when you jump out of a plane, instead of being like a dart, so you increase velocity, reducing your aerodynamic drag, right? So then you can increase velocity. You spread yourself out really wide like a skydiver, and then you increase your surface area that is facing into the aerodynamic drag, which then slows you down better. I like science. Yeah. Open arms and open legs. Yeah, so if we go back to Starship, these big wing things, they actuate, and that's how it kind of like can pinpoint exactly where it's going to land, and then like I said, like at the last minute it goes zip. It's already done a bunch of tests, as you can see. This is SN9. This did the belly flop maneuver, or the skydiving maneuver, and landed. No, wait, no, did SN9 land? I don't think it did, actually. I can't remember. Which ones failed. There's quite a lot of explosions. SN10 landed. So yeah. This! So yeah, that's what Starship is. Hopefully that answers your question, Storm. There's a lot more information that I'm sure T-Man can explain. 30 feet wide, about 150 feet tall. You're talking in ancient technology. units right there. I don't talk in archaic measurements. I don't know what any of that means. Is it 10 meter wide, I think? I don't know. You like metric or imperial? Metric, obviously, because that's just way more logical. I'm doing an engineering degree, and I very quickly learned that metric is just far superior. 9 meters. Okay. Like, I already knew that metric was superior, but yeah. 3/4 inches. What's that in centimeters? Well, here's the thing. Engineers don't tend not to use centimeters. Centimeters are not really widely used in engineering. You go from millimeters to meters because engineering notation. Whenever we talk about engineering notation, you always you usually move your decimal point 3 places to the left or the right, depending on whatever. So then it's really easy to go from meters, which is SI units, which is the standard international units. It doesn't actually mean that. It means something else because it's French. But the international unit that everyone recognizes apart from America and somewhere like Fiji or something like that. I don't know. Or Tonga or something like that. It's one random country. There's like 2 countries in the world that don't recognize the metric system. Everywhere else in the world, the entire world, use the metric system. But yeah, so the reason why you don't use centimeters is because you can't really use engineering notation, because centimeters is you've got 100 centimeters to a meter as opposed to 1,000 millimeters to a meter. So you use millimeters, and then kilometers, and yeah. You don't need decimeters, you don't need centimeters, you don't need either of those. Because otherwise that's really, really weird, right, Cyan? Like, you go from millimeters to meters, because that's 1,000... That's 1 millimeter is a thousandth of a meter. Is it 1,000th or 100th? Am I being dumb? It's 100th. I'm being dumb. QMM? Quantum millimeters? I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, there you go. 1 kilometer. There you go. 1 million millimeters is 1 kilometer. Correct. It is... Or... It is... I made it up. Yeah, okay. I think they're gonna de-stack Super Heavy with the chopsticks now. I don't think they're gonna use the cranes. Ooh, okay. Well, they've got to get used to doing that, I suppose, so... Anyway, that's beside the point. We're not doing about Starship. We're doing about the International Space Station. Does anyone have any interesting trivia about the International Space Station? Actually, to be fair, we've kind of built the whole thing. I just didn't have time. I didn't have time on Friday to finish this thing off because it was getting late. So we'll finish this thing off today. It's probably going to take us like half an hour. I'm not kidding. Like, it'll be like half an hour, but I couldn't stay up any longer on Friday. I just could not do it. What I should have done, I should have got to the end of bag 4 and then said, you know what, we've spent 2 hours on this today, let's leave this for another day. And then I've got bag 5 and 6, and I could have knocked that out easy because bag 5 was a doddle. But yeah, we've got all the solar panels, as you can clearly see in the image, and apparently the solar panels are made out of orange. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk it? Well, the ISS got extended to 2031. Correct, it did. Yeah, it did. But I think Roscosmos are leaving their segment, so they're handing over the reins of their segment to NASA. I think in 2025. Maybe 2026. Might be 2026. I don't know. Test me on that. But I know Roscosmos are going off and doing their own thing, which is fair enough. You know. They've been doing it for so long, you know. The Russian segments are aging a lot quicker than the American segments, so kind of makes sense. It's weird though, because obviously the Russian segments have just put their newest module on the station, so it's a bit like one way and another. They made it out of Tango. Yes. Anyway. Like I said, I have a feeling we're going to get through even more solar panels. I have a feeling we're going to get through this very, very quickly today. Look, we've not really got very much variety in parts. We do have, on that up there, we have to make 8 solar panels. That's pretty much all we're doing today. We're making 8 solar panels, so it's going to be very repetitive. It's, you know, there's not very much variety, so we'll just sit back and we'll just relax. I'm gonna do 1 solar panel at a time, I think, instead of doing them all 8 simultaneously, because if I did all 8 simultaneously, we'll get through it like crazily quick, and I'm not gonna have anything else to do. I mean, I suppose what we could do, we could play a little bit of RimWorld if we finish it super quick. They're adding 2 more solar panels on the next couple of Dragon flights, you do believe. Solar panels? Yes, I think they are. They're adding the new solar panels, aren't they? Yeah. Bear in mind, this design is already outdated. Because this doesn't have the new Russian module at the back, which I believe is down under here. I believe it's down under there. So so I think this is that's Zaya? Is that Zaya or Zvezda? I think that's Zvezda. Zaya's in the middle there, and I think the newer one, Nukara, is down underneath here. I don't know if you can see that. Down underneath there. So, this is out of date now. Could play Horizon Forbidden West? No, I'm really digging RimWorld right now, to be honest. I've been really enjoying it. I've been watching a lot of RimWorld content on YouTube and stuff. I don't know why. I just really like YouTube content. There's one YouTuber in particular that just does these really bizarre playthroughs, and they're just entertaining, you know. So I've been really into RimWorld lately. It's either that or Minecraft, because I've been quite creative in Minecraft lately as well. I'm designing... The problem with Minecraft is if we played as single player save, we don't really have too much to do. A lot of what I need to do for my next single player build is I need to do a lot of designing and things, and just about to go on Minecraft. Nice, Storm. I need to design basically a honey factory. Something I've never ever done before, and you know, like I said, with the single player save, I'm really trying to creatively challenge myself. It's Minecraft Monday! It's not. But yeah, no. But I don't like doing too much of the creative building stuff on stream, so I like to do that off stream, and that's just something I like to have doing in the background just to stretch my creative juices, I guess. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Because I realized very quickly that I'm going to have to go forward and back in the instructions for you guys. Actually, you know what? Screw it. It doesn't matter. Like, I can survive. Okay, we got our first piece. First piece of Lego for the day. That's done. I had to move the camera back a little bit as well today because I'm fully aware we're probably going to run out of space. That... Oh, I see. So that goes in there, maybe? And then that goes in there. Minecraft, you really like RLcraft. I was very interested with your RLcraft, actually. Because I'm not really someone who likes mods, like, just in video games. I like to play vanilla games just because, I guess, because I'm boring. I know. I used to like Texit, because you like the dungeons. Oh, SpaceX is making their own EVA suit, all civilian. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused by this, Timo. Is the EVA suit, is it a brand new EVA suit, or are they using their pre-existing... They can't be using the Dragon suits, right? Because they're not going to be fully pressurized. Hey Baz, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for following my dude. So it's not, they're not going to, it's a new design, isn't it? Right? And yeah, Polaris Dawn is the name of the mission that you're talking about. All civilian first EVA out of Dragon. It's a little bit more than that, actually, because the first flight will be a Gemini-style flight. So it's not just, they're not just going to 500 kilometer round orbit, they're actually going past the Van Allen belts, as they did in the Gemini missions. They're actually going to break some of the records from the Gemini missions, I believe, or they're going to attempt it. Now, that's made me curious, because Dragon doesn't have the Delta V to be able to get out that far, so they must be keeping hold of the second stage for longer to do like most of the burn, and then they use Dragon systems, because once they get out there, their perigee is probably going to be really low, so they still need like a tiny amount to re-enter. But then they're gonna have to be very careful with re-entry and landing and recovery zones. I'm generally really curious how they're gonna do that. I'm excited for that. Polaris New Dawn. Anyway, sorry. It's got nothing to do with NASA. SpaceX is going to make it. It's got nothing to do with NASA. The EVA suit. Yeah, I'm fully aware. But is it the pre-existing spacesuit that they have for Dragon? Because that is pressurizable, right? They can pressurize that suit. It's not just because it's effectively another capsule, that suit is. So are they using that suit but just like modified slightly, or are they actually designing a full EVA suit from scratch? Because in my opinion, that's way cooler. Seen Dragon concept with extra propellant tanks in the trunk. The extra propellant tanks, I suppose, yeah, they could do that. They could carry a trunk mass. Because they will have extra mass available, so they could just put more propellant on it in the trunk. That's not a bad idea, actually. I suppose that makes sense. But even then, those Draco engines are not efficient enough, and they don't have a high TWR, so that burn time would take ages, and they're just not efficient. So I don't think Dragon, even with like extra propellant, would be able to get out as far. They've got to keep the Merlin 1D engine on the second stage for like an extra orbit to be able to do where they want to go. I don't know. I'd be interested. I need to do the maths on that, because I can now do that, because I actually learnt the maths the other day on how to do that. So we might do that on stream at some point. I'd like to walk through the mathematics behind the orbital maneuvering that they would have to do. That could be quite fun. I say fun. I say fun. I will have fun. You guys are probably just going to be like, what is this idiot on about? It looks like... So it looks like this is how the solar panels go. These are actually really interesting. Purpose-built solar panels for this kit. I quite like them. It's not the current flight suit for Dragon. No, I didn't... I don't know. This is the problem, because there was a little bit of a misconception there, because... someone made it sound like it was. I think it was a Scott Manley video. I might have just misheard it. I might have misheard it, but, like, his video on it made it kind of sound like it was the same suit. But to be fair, like I said, I probably just misheard it. I was not focused on the video that much. Which is, you know, I've been busy, so I think, yeah, it's not surprising, to be fair, that I get something like that wrong. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure this is all we have to do. I realize I haven't turned the instructions over. I'm pretty sure we only have to do this 8 times. Yeah. That's all we have to do all 8 times. We might be playing something a little bit later. Okay, this is fine. We can fill content, right? Like, you might. Dun, 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 dun. Should be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, no, I fundamentally agree. I'm still really excited for it. Like, it's definitely something to keep an eye on in the next well, couple of years, because it'll be years and years before this gets off the ground. But yeah. So I think the Polaris Dawn missions. So there's 3 of them. Polaris Dawn. One of them is in Dragon with the EVA. So no, there's 2 in Dragon with EVA. I think one of them is like a close flyby or something around the moon, maybe. I think that's what Scott Manley said, but he wasn't sure that was what was happening. And the 3rd one is the first manned flight of Starship. So we know who's going to be on that now. You know how I was really pleased? Like, I was like, oh, this is going to be really easy. I've gone wrong. Oh, no. Well, that's okay, because we'll need that later. There we go. It's literally the dude from Inspiration. Yeah. In his pilot buddy into SpaceX engineers going up for the first one. Yeah, pretty much. It's just Jared saying, hey, I'm not done in space yet. Still want to go to space. Still want to go. I'm still going. I'm not gonna lie, like, the fact that we've got these billionaires that want to throw money into space is, for me, is actually pretty awesome. I don't hate them for it. It's weird that is a thing, but you know what? Screw it. Like, Jared Isaacman is way better than, say, like Richard Branson or Jeff Bezos, who have obviously been to space. They've not been to space. Well, no, they've been to space, but they stayed there for what, like 5 seconds before they came away. It's not like them, right? Jared Isaacman is actually a fucking nerd. Like, he's not only just like some weird billionaire who, you know, can afford this. He's a fighter pilot. He's a registered fighter pilot, so he's got all of his pilot license. He owns a fucking he owns his own air force, almost. He's got his own, like, air force. Like, what? He's literally a Bond villain. He's way more interesting than Branson or Bezos or anyone like that. Like, he's generally really cool. It's like Izaki Miyazawa. MZ. Nozaki Miyazawa? Like, he's pretty cool as well. Flew his own jet. Starship 15 and 16 like a boss. Oh yeah, he buzzed them, didn't he? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a pilot. He's a pilot, so, like, he's actually got knowledge and credentials to be said, right, yeah, he's an astronaut, which he is, absolutely, 100%. I would say that he is absolutely 100% an astronaut, whereas Bezos and Branson absolutely are not astronauts. I do not care what they claim themselves to be. They're not. They're just not, right? No. Jared Isaacman is pretty freaking cool, honestly. But like, here's the other thing, right? With Isaacman. Not only did he did Inspiration 4, which was effectively just, I want to go to space and I will pay the money. But he didn't just go to space. He raised a shit ton of money for a very, very good cause in doing that. And he he raised awareness for, like, all this, like, cancer stuff. And Haley, oh, she has my heart every time. Like, Captain Kirk flying so orbital? No, it fucking wasn't. It's a 90-year-old man. He didn't even like it anyway. He came back down and he's just like, wow, that was so breathtaking. You cannot imagine until you've done it. Because it's just nothing. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek, but I don't like Shatner. I'm not a Shatner fan. But yeah, he has gone on record of saying, oh, it was kind of underwhelming. So it was a free ride to space, dude. You know, come on. Nah. There was that was just a media stunt by Blue Origin. That's all that was. Yeah. It was to get people. Well, I suppose it was to get people talking about Blue Origin, as opposed to, you know, SpaceX or Virgin Orbit. That's all that was. It was just to get people talking about the Blue Origin New Shepard. Oh wow, this is, of course I'm gonna go on this one, because this is the one that Captain Kirk went on. No. It wasn't Captain Kirk. That was a fat old 90-year-old man that is quite well known to be a dick. I don't like William Shatner, I'm sorry. There might be some, like, hardcore William Shatner fans out there, but I don't care. I've never really liked him as a person. I think Captain Kirk's cool. Captain Kirk's really cool, but you've really got to separate an actor and a character. You've got to. Rip Astra for his first flight here at the Cape. What happened to Astra? Because I don't know about Astra. What happened to Astra? Yeah, no, I think it's difficult in popular culture. It's very easy, in popular culture, to associate an actor and a character as the same person. having been somewhat of an actor myself, I will tell you right now, do not do that. It's only the really pretentious ones that like to kind of like have that. Anyway, second stage separated and the fairing didn't. Oh, that was the Astra one? Yes, I did know about that actually. Yeah, they've not done very well, have they, Astra? They've not done too well. Bless them. Bless them. Bless them. Okay, so maybe I'm not as out the loop as what I thought I was with space news and stuff. Because a lot of what you said I did actually already know. But yeah, no, I just haven't had the time to like go and study things and read up on things like I used to. I haven't watched a rocket launch for months. I just haven't had time. They forgot. Yeah, check your staging. Yep. Check your staging. Fly safe, eh? Fly safe. Sorry, I'm not actually building this in shot, I just realised. You know, you guys should yell at me for doing that. Best quote ever. Check your staging. Yeah, that's how I learnt Kerbal. I learnt Kerbal from that man. Actually, not just Kerbal. I've learnt a lot of science stuff. We're halfway through the thing today! We're halfway through it. Yeah, maybe we should have done this last week, but well, that's fine. It's given me something to look forward to today, because today was a little bit manic again. So it's given me something to look forward to. Like, I have been like, well, I'll be able to get home and I'll be able to build the rest of the ISS today. So I have had something to look forward to. So. I'm sure Astra will fix it on the next one. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do. You know, need more rockets and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Clip. That clipping sound that is really nice. Oh wow, I'm getting really tired. I didn't realize how tired I was. So how is everyone today? What have you guys been doing? How's your day been? How's your Monday been? How's your Mondays been? Ooh, dun, dun, dun. Stupid work. Yeah. Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. I'm in the same boat. Oh, this is really soothing. This part of the build, like, it's very monotonous and repetitive, but it's incredibly soothing because it's kind of like in Minecraft when you've got to like mine X amount of blocks to make your build, right? Like you've got to do this. It's very soothing. Chop down like 10 trees or something. You got to chop down the 10 trees and then you get enough wood to be able to build your starter base. That's what this bit feels like right now. Or like collect enough sand for all the glass in your windows. Which way round does that actually go? I've been putting it in. Oh, it's the same either way. Okay. It's Lazy Monday for you. What do you normally do on Mondays then, if it's Lazy Monday? I guess nothing. Wait, no, I need that one. I may... Yes, I have got all of those correct. Yeah, no, I do feel tired today, actually. I didn't realise I was this tired. To be fair, I've been very busy. Just, like, rushing around doing stuff. Oh, my back is hurting. I need to just move the camera a little bit. I'll do that. There we go. That's a bit better. Now you can see my brown tape. Maybe not. Maybe there. It's fine. Whatever, you'll just have to see ugly brown tape there. It's fine. It is what it is. In your first RL Craft world, I either have to go to the end or try to beat the Gear Guardian? What is that nonsense? You know how I feel about mods, eh, Cyan? I think me and you are very opposite when it comes to, like, modifying games and things. I just cannot... I can't modify Minecraft because then it's like a new game. Then at that point, it's just like I like playing Minecraft. I don't like playing. I don't want to play. If I wanted to play a different game, I'd play a different game. Botania has its own boss. It's like the Wither 2.0. I mean, the Wither's already difficult enough. I think, you know. If you're unequipped and unprepared for it, it's difficult. If you're over-equipped and over-prepared for it, like if you've got your potions and stuff, yeah, it's fairly easy. It depends. You have to do strats to beat the Wither. If you just like spawn it out in the wild and you've got like iron armor, you're fucked. Busy playing with my new gaming computer. Nice! You got a gaming computer. Have you got Kerbal on your computer now? We've done 6 so far, so we've only got 2 left. I don't do everything in modern Minecraft. I'm not building factories with machines. Got Factorio for that, yeah. That makes sense. I have been watching a little bit of Factorio content as well recently, so that might be another game that I get back into. The problem is with Factorio, I'm just not very good at it. I'm just not. I'm not very good at it. I think I could get good at it, but I really have to like think about it, and I don't know. I don't have enough time, I don't think, to be like a super genius. I'm good at it. I'm probably not anymore. I probably wouldn't be able to play it because it's been so long. This music's really getting me in for the mood, in the mood for RimWorld. It really is. So this is the DLC music. I purposefully picked this soundtrack because it's only like an hour long, and I didn't think we'd be building this for like much more than an hour, to be fair. Oh, do you know what I'm not doing? I didn't start the recording up. RIP. I'll have to download the VOD from Twitcheroonies. And then edit it down. Well, when I say edit it down, it's not actually... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn that page so then you guys are actually looking at something different. I mean, I've kind of become a pro at like this sub-assembly now. There you go. Final one, final pieces, and then we're done. Wow. Yeah, that really didn't take long today, did it? like I said, I did kind of know it wasn't going to take that long. Because, yeah. But I'm glad I didn't keep streaming on Friday, because I was already tired, and doing like an extra hour, that would have, I think that would have killed me. 2 more days to wait until Risk of Rain 2 madness can be unleashed again. Nice. So why 8 more days? Why can't you do that now? Is there like a mega update coming, or? Well, would you look at this, chat? I don't even know what step we're on. See, I've not done it the way that they say to do it. I've not done it in their way. I've kind of done it my own way. Did it the most easiest way. Like, if you're doing it 8 times, you've got to do it the way you think it is. DLC is released. Alright. Let's bring this in. Okay, let's try and get it in the screen. Hello? Do you know what? The actual ISS has these at an angle, don't they? Those solar panels, so we'll put them at an angle. I am gonna turn that around though. Looks really cool with the new solar panels over the old ones. Yeah, like I said, this is the not an up-to-date version of the ISS. So this is an old version of the ISS now. These are the original, which still look amazing. Agreed. And that's it. We're done. At least I think we're done. I mean, I've got no pieces left, so what are the next few pages? Oh! Oh! I was right! This does go on there. I was right. That did go there. I was right when we were building that. But it also looks like this goes down there? Ooh, I don't like that. So that goes down here? So they do actually clip on, so that's good. They're not just free pieces. That goes there. I'm still disappointed that this doesn't dock to the ISS. Like the dragon doesn't dock up here. I'm generally actually disappointed in that. Like that in my opinion that's a massive oversight, but it's still a pretty cool thing. What's the next page? I presume this is going somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's going right at the back. That's... Seriously? It goes like right back here? How? What? How does that go there? Yes? No? Like that, maybe? There is nowhere for that to fit. Like a tiny bit there, maybe? No, it does. That won't actually. That actively does not fit. So do you just rest it on? You might just rest it on. I bet it doesn't even clip. So this is loose. I don't like that the shuttle is meant to be loose on. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Unless I can... No, there's no way that that goes on. Yeah, that's disappointing. I am assuming that they're going to depress the cabin for the EVA because there's no hatch like the ISS. For Dragon? No, they're not. They're going to use the docking hatch. The docking hatch has two segments to it. If you go on, have you seen the Everyday Astronaut interview with Jared Isaacman? Should put the shuttle in the Lego Museum now. Yes, we should put it in the Lego Museum. Well, I was saying this is an old version of the ISS. It's just an old version of the ISS. It's no longer up to date. The solar panels are incorrect. They're inaccurate. It's missing the Nicara module, which should be down here. It's off shot at the moment. Nicara module should be there. So not where this thing is. This needs to go, and then you need the Nicara module there. And oh, there goes Dragon. That went down. That went down the. That went down between the desk. That's gonna be a pain to get back. Ah, broke it. So yeah, this is actually out of date. It does have the inflatable module on though, which was added what, 2018. Instead of deorbiting the station, I say send Starship up and go and get it. I think we've spoken about this quite a few times, T-Man. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really good idea. Because you could, with Starship, you could take like all these individual modules down and, you know, good scientific possibilities of that. Because, I mean, these modules have been in space for over 20 years, like, have been exposed to the vacuum of space. Imagine what we can learn from like how the materials have acted and changed. So yeah. Right, I need to go and find that piece of Lego that's gone under my desk. Hang on a sec. Oh no. It's right stuck. I'm gonna need my torch. Hold on, I'll be back. I have a torch. I've returned. Could fix. Whoops. Could fix the Russian segment with Starship. Yeah. Maybe. I actually can't see it. Oh no. Maybe if I look down this bit. I cannot see it. Yeah. This is actually annoying me. Dun, 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 dun. I'm never gonna get this back. I'm gonna have to pull the whole desk out. I'm gonna have to pull the whole desk out. Oh no, I might be able to get it. I can see it. I know where it is. I might be able to. Hold on a sec. penny. What could possibly go wrong? Oh no, it's just beyond my grasp of my fingers. Why? Don't lose my pen. Got it. Got it. Ah. Yeah, if tensions don't settle soon, you can see space cooperation falling apart fairly quick. Yes. I hope tensions do settle, honestly. Well, here's the issue, Kath, and I think we can go into this because I've spoken about it earlier. The Russians are planning to leave the station regardless of whether the Americans keep the upkeep of the station, right? The Roscosmos are planning to do their own space station alongside the Chinese, right? So it's going to be a joint venture between China and Roscosmos. So it's going to happen regardless, you know? Like, regardless of whatever geopolitical things are going on, the Russians are leaving the station, and I think their planned exit of the International Space Station is about 2026, I think. So there's only 5 more years of Russian intervention on the station, supposedly. But NASA have extended the International Space Station to 2031 fairly recently. So NASA's involvement in the International Space Station will stay for that long, 2031. After that, the general consensus of what is going to happen is Axiom are launching a bunch of modules that are going to go up and join on to this segment. Is it this segment, T-Men? Right here? They're going to link onto there, and then Axiom Space are going to have their own modules that are going to come out this way. And then when this whole part of the space station is due to be retired and deorbited or whatever they do, it will detach and become its own space station, and that will be owned by a private company called Axiom, and that will be for space tourism. Axiom 1 is launching March 30th. Yeah, but Axiom 1 isn't a station. Is it a station part? I thought it was... What is actually in the Axiom 1 mission? Because I don't think it's... Yeah, it's just people. It's just 4 people to the ISS for 8-day stay. That was it. So... Yeah. So Axiom is going to be a tourism side of the International Space Station. Yeah, it's their own crew going up. That's it. Yeah, because they've got an astronaut, a professional astronaut that is being hired by Axiom Space. Sometime next year. Yeah, the modules. Yeah. Well, the first module, yeah, and I think the module will attach here. So this black piece, which is the docking attacher, will come off. The arm will come, the Canadarm will come around, and that will kind of like detach that and hold it. Then a new module will dock on here, and these clamps will close over the new module. And then this, which is the universal docking attachment, will then go on the end of the new module, I believe. It's either that or it will go up here, maybe. It might go up there. But yeah. I think that's how that works. Again, I could be wrong on that. Yeah, you got that completely right. Yeah. Well, like I said, where else is it going to fit on the station? Because the only other place that you can realistically dock anything is down here. Well, it's very crowded down this side. Look, like all of this, there's no room here. You've got the Capella down there. You've got the EVA hatch there, so you need that. Oh no, sorry, EVA hatch is the other side. So this is the EVA hatch there. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. I can see it. You can't see it. That is the EVA hatch there. So I mean, it's very crowded around the station, right? Like it's a busy thing. It's huge, but it's kind of at capacity, I think. You certainly can't attach anything onto the Japanese segment over here. This is the external experiments bay. You can't attach anything onto Columbus, so you just, there's nowhere else to attach things, really. So this is the only option, so... Oh, they already have one up here. They do have one up there, so it will go on to the bottom. You reckon that the universal attachment system will go down to the bottom? Could do. Yeah, there is one up there because because Dragon can dock up there, can't they? What am I building? I'm not building anything now. I've finished. I finished it. We're done. We're done, Animal. We're done. It looks pretty good though. I'm quite happy with it. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Now, because when we were building this segment, I was like, oh, this is tiny. What's going on? But obviously, the truss is a big segment of the International Space Station. It's a wood shredder. So how is everyone? How's everyone's Mondays going? It spins and shreds woods. Kath, are you free tonight for like half an hour? Don't... when I say tonight, I mean like after I finish streaming. So in like an hour. Or now. Also the music stopped. I presume you're probably not. I presume you're probably at work, so don't worry if you're not. Are you two having a date? Want to go over a few things revolving Dungeons and Dragons. Stepping away now and then, as I can help the wife. Yeah, I mean, I'll only need you for like half an hour. It's holiday today. Oh, is it? It's a holiday. What holiday are you on? We don't have any holidays until April. Yeah, we don't have any bank holidays until April. Family Day. That's actually a holiday? Interesting. 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 We've got an extra bank holiday though this year. Ah! Yeah, we've got an extra bank holiday this year. We've got obviously the Queen's Jubilee in June. Get a day off in June, or is it April? April's the birthday, isn't it? Platinum Jubilee. Day off. What day is it? There will be a 4-day bank holiday weekend. Ah, okay. So it is June. So it is Thursday the 2nd of June until Sunday the 5th. So we get 2 days. Huh. Oh, the late May bank holiday will be moved to Thursday. Oh, it's okay. So we don't. We just get an extra day. But we've just got a very long weekend. I won't get that. I mean, if your queen doesn't make it through her COVID, Does she have COVID? I didn't know that. I don't tend not to. I know Charlie Boy did. Yeah, test positive for COVID. Oh, okay, that was yesterday. I'm sure she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine. Mind you, she's fucking ancient. So, what, 95? She might not be. Which NASA sets do I have? Which NASA sets do I have? I've got this. I've got the Lunar Lander. I've got Saturn V. Those are the only three. She's 95. Yeah, she is 95, yeah. Hey, Keller. How's it going? We've just finished this. We've just finished it. Just now. The Shuttle, Hubble, and you have them all. What about Curiosity? I thought Curiosity was a set. Lego. Yeah, Curiosity rover as well. Which I would love that, but it's insanely expensive. This. Oh. There you go. That one. Not there. That thing. That thing was nuts. I once helped a friend build a Lego Technic rover. Is that the Curiosity rover? Yeah, this thing is huge. Well, actually, is it huge? It's quite an old kit. It's not actually huge, is it? It's an old kit, that is. That's an old kit. Yeah, it is an old kit. I thought, no, I think there's a newer one, isn't there? I thought there was a newer one. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. No? No. Never mind. Never mind then. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I just need the shuttle then, I suppose. Because I don't think that Curiosity rover is what I thought it was. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was. Thought it was. Lander Shuttle, ISS, and Saturn V. Yeah. So you've got them all? Yeah, because I don't have the shuttle. That's the one I don't have. That's the one that I really would like, though, because that is epic. For anyone that's interested in today's launch, I'm not streaming it, I don't think. Oh. I didn't mean that to play. Video from space. Huh? That one is Starlink. 100th Falcon 9 landing. Jesus, I didn't realize there was 100 Falcon 9 landings. 100. That's astronomical. That's ridiculous. Right. Oh,